Yes, it does, and I've been waiting here for a month. I was going to pause here a sec. First, quick apology for taking so long to get to this part. Just life kept getting in the way of my recording. Nothing major, just small, insignificant stuff that was constantly interrupting me. You may have also noticed that after my last video showing off the new microphone I bought, it developed a fault immediately and I had to return it. So what I'm actually now using is I've got this old webcam here, which actually does the job quite well. So I think I might just keep using that, just using it as the microphone. Anyway, I've left my character standing outside these catacombs for long enough, so I think we should probably just go in and start this quest, because he's probably getting kind of bored. I will just hold on a sec while I close my window, because there's cars going past and you might be able to hear them. Just shut that, there we go. Okay, first things first, I need a lantern because it's dark in here. I mean, it's underground catacombs, so you'd expect it to be dark. Yeah, so, see, yeah, we were after the cult salvation, that's what we were doing. Listening to the pawn chatter in here is actually quite interesting. Might just turn the game audio up a bit. Obviously, because of the newish microphone, I'm still figuring out just the audio balance. Yeah, as I was saying, the pawns actually say some interesting stuff down here. About how this place used to be a holy temple to the old gods before the new ones basically turned up and ruined everything, I guess. But yeah, these catacombs are ancient, like really, really ancient. You can open these coffins here. Basically, they're like treasure chests. Now you do need to watch out because look out, we got undead. Where did I put my spells? That's right. You can light these here just to look around a bit more, see a bit easier. Obviously, if you've got a lantern on, it's not so important, but there you go. Oop. Obviously, yeah, sometimes the coffins contain the undead. Now, one of my pawns just said something about a foothold. I think they're talking about getting up there. I think. Yeah, it looks like there's something up there. There we go. Hey, hidden treasure room for some hidden treasure. A big hammer I can't use. No, I can sell it at least. So it's a ferric talon. So that's a iron claw, I guess. Hang on a minute. Actually, no, they were called the Iron Hammer, weren't they? I was going to say, isn't that what the bandits were named after? But no. Alright, see this zombie here, the big fat one. Be careful around the fat zombies. You hit them with fire, they blow up. Got my bad camera angle there, but it does a lot of damage if you get caught in that, so be careful. That said, it does wipe out other zombies as well, so you can use it to your advantage if you're clever. Oh, we've got here more zombies. I mean, this is a catacomb, so about everything down here is undead, which is to be expected, really. Now, I think, yeah, as they're saying, look closely at the coffins before you open them. See which one is it. I know one of the coffins around here has it, I think. Alright, I forget which coffin it is. It might be this one over here. Yeah. You can just about see there. I think it's easier to see it in the dark, actually. There's sort of a cloud coming out of this coffin here. Not picking up very well on the video, I don't think. Oh well. If you open it, you'll get cursed, basically, and that's not something you want. Obviously, you can just back away from it. That tends to work as well, but yeah, curse is a particularly annoying status ailment that basically drops all of your stats. So, yeah, I'll open that. Yeah, see all that cloud came out. Now, error when there is cursed. So, let's go into status to show off what curse does. You know, all attributes severely lowered. not something you want, generally speaking. You can inflict it on enemies by throwing skulls at them. Oh, shit, no, he's going to blow up. Should have got out of the way, Lycia. Yeah, so anyway, deeper into the catacombs we go. That door, actually, I should have showed this off properly, but I forgot. That's a good spot to hear the fact... I think I mentioned this when we saw the undead before, that if you listen closely, you can hear them talking. That door is actually a good spot to listen to them, because obviously they're stuck on the other side, and your pawns can't attack them. So you can just listen for a while and hear stuff they say. I might give myself some holy, I think. Hey, Lycia leveled up. There's that holy focus bolt at work, being much more powerful than I think it was intended to be. Yeah, I don't know what it is in the games. Oh yeah, look, see that coffin over there? You can definitely see that that one is cursed. Just got the right lighting on it there. So yeah, don't open that one. Yeah, so you can see all the fog coming out of it. That is a nasty curse fog that you do not want. Oop. So... Jump away. No. There you go. I'm a little bit rusty with the controls, because as I said, I've been delayed for playing this for about a month or so, the stuff I've been playing in the meantime, my fingers are getting all sort of tangled up, if you know what I mean. I think I'm trying to still run on Skyrim controls, but obviously I'm not playing Skyrim. Anyway, we're back to where we started. Can't get through there until later. Yeah, we walked past this door earlier and couldn't get through, so now we've unlocked this shortcut here. And to use the elevator, just pull that lever there. Then we can head further into the catacombs to keep finding salvation. There we go. Let's see, yep, treasure chest right there. Anything in it? An interventive. Forget what that does. There, spiders. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that the pawns will tell you the like history of this place, but they talk so much about random crap that they always interrupt themselves. This gate, again, we can't get through until a later quest. You can try and kill the undead on the other side if you want to. Just get a bit of extra experience if you feel like it. But not a whole lot. We need to go this way. Oh god, we've got one of the more annoying enemies through here. Where are they? There. There's little glowing things in the sky. I think they're called Phantasms, or is that the later ones? Either way, they are very annoying, because you can't hit them with physical attacks, it has to be magic. And they will actually try and... Idiot pawns just stood there and took that. The little ghost things will try and possess your pawns and get them to fight against you. And you basically have to smack your pawns until they wake up again. Although when they are being possessed, that does make the ghost vulnerable to physical attacks. So it's a bit of bit of a benefit and a bit of a curse being afflicted like that. The ghosts can also try and possess you. They don't take control of you, but they do deal continual damage until you either die or get freed. Either way, they're a pain to deal with. Let's see, I think this treasure chest here has something important. It is a journal entry. I think we got some of them before, did we? Oh, they're important for a quest later on. I've actually forgotten a lot of what we did, because obviously the long break. Now see that undead just there was saying, I want to die. So really I just did a good thing by burning it alive. Or, well, not alive because it's already dead, but you know what I mean. I answered its wish, which should count as a side quest and I should be rewarded. Water. Okay, what have we got through here? No, skeleton mages. Okay, dodge their initial blast. Enchant us some holy. They went like this. Oop. And it's dropped a agate. Okay, we've got two paths here, left and right. Both lead the same place, just which way do you want to go first, basically. I mean, you want to do a full loop to get all the treasure, but, you know, they're about the same. That treasure chest there, we'll be getting that later. Now, I think it's this chest here. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yep. Always contains a set of salvation robes. So, go into our equipment and check those out. Pretty good magic defense. Obviously, physical defense isn't up to much. Yeah, if you want the stuff the salvation guys wear, there you go. You can get yourself a set of it. I won't be wearing it because it's an outfit and I don't really like the outfits. But I thought I just gave myself Holy Boon. No, I must have cancelled it somehow. Or did I give it someone else? Oh, Holy. Holy, quickly now please, thank you. Keep charging. Ow! No, get away, get away. Can't you tell I'm a mage? Sorcerer, I'm not meant for physical combat. Yes, that's what I like our holy focus bolt you just saw there. I fired in the opposite direction and it homed back in on the enemy. Okay, I think we should pause for a moment here and just get healed up. There we go, that should be ready to go again. Here's some undead chattering in the background. Oop, don't. Sorry, I could have sworn I just heard a undead saying donut. Now I want a donut. Ooh, headless icon. That's another quest item for later. I just saved because of that. It's just one of the little notice board quests, but you know, you have to go and deliver one of those. Just lucky I got it there, I guess. Pretty useless item on its own, it's just for that one quest you need it. Let's have a look here. There's normally, there they are. And come up this little tunnel here. And here's that treasure chest we saw earlier. Which I think I was going to say I think always contains a frame plate, but we've got a ring of ghouls out of it. Alright, it usually contains a frame plate. It's not that time, obviously. Hey, Alicia, can I do some mining? I think I left you with the pickaxe, didn't I? No? Oh, I can show this off anyway. If you throw an explosive at these things, the mining nodes, all of the ore and gems and stuff inside basically falls out. You can also, with a bad camera angle, use the combustion spell to mine them instantly like that. And obviously the metal and stuff you get out goes flying away, so not the best idea depending on the location, but in somewhere enclosed you can mine pretty quickly and then pick everything up. Anyway, I want to pause again, save here, because we have something quite annoying coming up. You may remember way back in no, not the zombies. What I was going to say is, you may remember way back in the Everfall, there was that ogre that I tricked into jumping off the edge and dying on its own. So now I'm going to save again, because I've got the right spot this time. This time around, we might actually have to fight the thing. Now, I'm hoping, as it is possible again, to lure this ogre back to this bridge here and get it to fall off. It's just it's a bit trickier than it was in the Everfall. And Lycia is down. Great. Ogre, where are you? This way. That's a remarkably small ogre. Ah, damn it. I think it was just about to jump off the edge, but Carla staggered it. Let's go pick Lycia off the floor before she vanishes. Yeah, I swear ogres are normally bigger than that. That one's small. Oh, and this way. I want to drop you off the edge. Like I said, I don't like fighting the ogres because they have no discernible weakness, unlike pretty much every other boss in the game. It's just a matter of can you damage them enough, basically. I mean, there's a slight risk to fighting it on this bridge, because obviously I or my pawns could get knocked off as well. Which would not be ideal. Now, where'd it go? There it is. I guess it's not going out to the bridge properly, so we'll have to fight it in here. I have to fight it the right way, which I was hoping to avoid. Ow! Did you see that? I think I drop-kicked Arisen. Also, I think its punch just clipped right through me. I'll accept that. Ooh, it fell over. That's the time to attack it, is when it's fallen over, because then its defences get dropped a lot. Obviously I couldn't get a good spell off, but still it looks like we're damaging it, slowly but surely. Come on. Fall over again. There we go. Yeah, that did a good chunk of damage there. This is another reason I don't like ogres, is they don't have the proper boss health bar, so it's hard to tell when you're actually damaging them. Like a Cyclops or something, you can see the big health bar going down as you fight it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Health. Need health. Dying. Okay, we're good. Another reason I don't like fighting them is they get this massive fucking damage boost near the end of the fight. And if you've been struggling up until that point, they'll just one-shot you. I swear this one is small. Like, I know I've got the biggest character possible, but they're not normally... I don't know, maybe it's just because I normally play a small character, I think they're bigger. Oh, it doesn't matter, it's dead now. going to save so I don't have to do that again. Why is it not saving? Oh, I'm still in combat, that's why. Now I can save, there we go. Take a celebratory sip of my drink. And have a little loot around. This is actually a good spot for mining in the catacombs because you can get an item called Catacomb Gold, which sells quite well if you want some extra money. Whereas I still think the best way to get money in this game is by just opening treasure chests and selling all the equipment you don't need. Anyway, we're nearly at the end of this dungeon. Just gotta keep going a little further. Before I turn my lantern off now, it's quite well lit down here actually. There we go. Obviously it's still quite gloomy, but because Salvation are down here, they've been putting all these lanterns up, I guess. Did you? There it is. I can't see a thing now. Yeah, just get us to the right spot, and then I'll let the speech continue, I guess. Yeah, so that is the leader of Salvation talking there. Basically just giving a speech about, I don't know, why death is good. If I just wait here, he'll go along with his speech for a bit. So basically what he's talking about is how worldly pleasures are a bunch of bullshit and pain is the only true thing in the world, and how we should all look forward to the apocalypse because it is truth, and the dragon is great and he's very sexy, and I don't know, he wants to have sex with the dragon or something. Either way, the point is it's a bunch of apocalyptic crap and it's not worth listening to. Important thing there, that was that knight again. The well, that was a knight anyway. You want to pay attention to him. And we've been noticed. And he's got the Force, because he's fucking Palpatine. Just adjust my screen a little bit. There we go. Yes, yes, you're an edgy little bitch. Get on with it. Yes, this scene I actually find is one of them. Like, this is a really good thing for setting up this guy as a villain and making you hate him. Because when we were doing, like, the, going around talking to people earlier and finding out why they were with Salvation, most of them were just here because they were bored. You know, these people turned up just for a bit of a laugh, and now here they are getting ripped apart by zombies. Just because the Elysian is a dick, basically. Yeah, he's just killed his own followers for a laugh here, pretty much. So I think it does a good job of setting him up as a hateable villain. I might turn my lantern back on now because I can't see. There you go. Yeah, so we're just going to be attacked by undead here. It's not a difficult fight at all, really. Especially if you've got any kind of fire attack. Yeah, it's just a basic zombie swarm. Once you killed a few, then you're good to go, pretty much. And is that them? Nope, still one left. Was that them? Nope. There we go. And here's Mason. I mean, it was us who told him in the first place that he was... Did I go back to tell him they were in the catacombs? Well, either way, he was investigating Salvation anyway, so it makes sense he'd end up here. Just plug my laptop in a sec. Yeah, so unfortunately the Elysian got away, but this flunky dude here has been captured by Mason. All in good fun. That's why you just killed like 14 people. Mason, you cold-blooded bastard, you. You have my respect. Thank you, Mason. All mine. Yes, this guy now will start begging for his life. He starts basically saying, oh, I was never really a member of Salvation. I didn't really care for them. Then he tries bribing you, and then it turns out he is a member because he says we'll await the end of the world together. There you go. So basically you have the choice, either walk away or kill him. If you walk away, Mason kills him anyway and basically calls you a pussy for not doing it. Yeah, so he's very clearly a dragon worshipper, so bam. Well, I don't see why I wouldn't. I'm sure we will, Mason. Too bad that's the last quest we have involved with him in it. Yeah, Mason just sort of drops off the face of the game at this point. I mean, he's still around and he still pops up every now and then, but that's the last of his quests, really. One last thing is, okay, wasn't trying to converse there. If you remember that wake stone we used to bring that kid back to life, if you've got one, you can actually resurrect this guy. He'll panic and run off, though. He doesn't say anything or do anything. It's just a little tidbit. You can bring him back if you feel like it. Yeah, that's right. Mason would have killed the guy. But anyway, that's that quest done with. So, let's last bit of loot and head out. And this brings us to... We're under this bridge. Right near Grancis. Let's turn my lantern off again. It's at Grancis, right near Gran Soren. My head is not working today. Yeah, that we're right here the whole time. Just under that bridge. Which is presumably how like the cultists got there. So that's a much shorter route than the one we took. You know, it's just a short walk from the town. Yes, I know. Thank you. Okay, you just need to go report this in now to, Sir What's-His-Face. I've forgotten his name. I'll remember it soon. Again, probably because of the long break I took. Yes, I know that way leads outside. We just came through it. See, I like the pawns as a mechanic, but sometimes their chatter is really dumb. We're heading to hand in the quest. Stop asking. And we'll go around and up. I wonder if that skeleton key is respawned yet. Nope, still open. Like I said, that chest will always contain a skeleton key when it's got something in it anyway. Sir Maximilian, that was it. Yeah, and they just killed a bunch of people. And we've leveled up again. We got a few level ups during that. I'll actually grab the next quest before I go do inventory management. So because we've done 2 of the quests, we can actually now go and talk to the Duke directly and ignore these 2 if we want to, but I want to show them off. And the monster infestation is pretty much the best one. Yeah, it's been overrun by goblins. Yeah, so there's already going to be some soldiers there to help us out, but you don't really need their help. We're way stronger than they are. Let's set that as my quest. Phantoms, those are the things that are attacking us back in the catacombs, not phantasms. No, Lycia, you're a goblin. You can tell me about tell me about your buddies who are attacking this fortress. I forgot how small she was. Now let's head back to the inn and prepare for our expedition, I guess. Oh fuck, I just remembered what quest is coming up during this. I do not want to do this mission, because as fun as this particular mission is, there's another quest you can pick up sort of halfway that I really don't like. We'll do that one with him later. That's a completely different quest from the one I was just talking about. Basically, it's more ogres. And you know I don't like ogres. So let's just prepare ourselves here. Got all those skulls from killing skeletons. Don't need the salvation badge anymore. Ditch this stuff. We got the solar armor there for killing, was it the undead, I think? Yeah. Not particularly protective, the solar armor, but if you wear it in direct sunlight, your health regenerates. So it can be pretty useful for like overworld stuff. Not too good in dungeons, but still worth giving a try. Actually, you can get some good use out of it. Only real complaint is it looks kind of generic. Jeez, how many materials did you pick up there? Let's see. Oh, so I heard a bell and I was like, "Where's that coming from?" But I think it was in the game. I could get some of these spells now. Do I dare? I dare. I get Bolide and Geisel. Yeah, these are the tier 3 elemental spells that only sorcerer can learn. You know, no mages allowed here. So let's have a look here. I will set up... For this mission, I think I'll set up entirely with fire. On that one, and just leave that one where it is. Yeah, that bell is in the game. Can you learn special ability yet? No, you can't. Still going to keep you keeping these points until you can learn the particular ability I want. We'll rest up here. My stomach is rumbling. See, accessing server. Let's see if anything happened with Lycia while I was gone. Nope. Doesn't really matter. Do I need other pawns? No, I think those two will probably do. Yeah, I'll just keep them for the minute. Okay, pick up some healing stuff. So I want 10 green warash, 10 large mushrooms, and we should be good to go. So we're going to head out this way. Okay, just got to mentally prepare myself for what's coming up, because I really don't like this mission sometimes. See, first I think I'll show off my new spell. So I've got a nice big open patch of ground here. And I'll show you why Sorcerer is the best class in the game. Let's start casting Bolide. As you can see, it takes a while to cast. And it casts down 4 meteors. The best part is, they will home in on enemies. Like those bandits over there. Let me see if I can hit them without them noticing. Also, one advantage I find with Sorcerer is, obviously this casting this is going to make me run out of stamina. Actually, no, I've got a little smidge left. Yeah, look at that. Even if you do run out of stamina, sure you like fall to the ground for a second, but a lot of Sorcerer involves standing still, so you should be in a safe spot even if you do run out of stamina. Yeah, it's not like that dangerous because you're going to be standing away from everything anyway. Obviously, you want to keep the weaker spells there as well, just for you might not always have the time to cast things like Bolide if you're in the middle of combat. So having the weaker spells like Combustion, they're still going to be doing damage, so they're not useless. And they're good for just when you need to do a little bit of damage to something that's, quicker, for instance. Like him, there'd be no point casting Bolide for that one guy. So that's where Ingle and Combustion are still useful. Okay, let's check my map a sec. Yeah, the quest is all the way over here, but there is a shortcut around here somewhere. That's what I'm looking for. Excuse me. Excuse me again. We'll be heading this way. I think it's this side of the river. Yeah, there's another smaller dungeon, like a mini dungeon, in this direction that acts as a shortcut to the one we're really going for. Actually, here's what we're looking for. These big clumps of stone here. It says here, from the quarry. And the quarry is right round here. So this is the shortcut we'll be taking. And where's that guy? There he is. Time to get my least favourite quest. I'm exaggerating a bit, it's not that bad, but it involves fighting ogres and I hate fighting ogres, so there you go. Yeah, so he wants to get through the mine, but the gate is shut. It is kind of a waste of time. No, thank you. So I'm actually going to set that as my main quest for the minute. Okay, so we're now entering the quarry. I want to put my lantern on because it's quite dark in here. Wrong button again. There's not too many enemies in here. It's mainly just those ogres that are the problem. The ones I keep mentioning. As you've got a few small things like these rats. I think there's a pack of bandits in here as well. And like a singular goblin at one point. Main reason I like this dungeon though is there's treasure and mining spots everywhere. This is one of my main like money gathering spots. Anyway, this big button here. You can use this to open certain whatever it's attached to. Obviously in this case it's this gate here. I think the more people you have standing on it, the quicker it opens. If you're fighting a large monster and you can lure it onto the button, it will open it instantly. There we go. That's that gate open. That's not the one he was talking about, by the way. This is a side path. And over here is a key. There's a snake. Let's see, there's a pickaxe there if you want one. There, now Lycia's got a pickaxe, which I thought she already had. Did she have a pickaxe? No. I thought I gave her one. Oh well. Either way, Lycia, mine. Yes, she'll now just mine random spots that we walk past. So, and I guess there's obviously a lot of materials. And if you're lucky, you get things like gold, silver, and whatnot that you can sell. Or you can use it for upgrading weapons and stuff. Point is, having an Inquisitor pawn with a pickaxe is generally a good idea when you're going through a mine or a cave or whatever. Now, right through here should be... There you go, bandits. Cast faster, you. I wonder if I can cast Bowlight in here. I think I can. I bet they won't like this. And there we go. This should hurt him. Yeah, surprisingly, the spell that makes meteorites rain from the sky works in a cave. It also has the advantage that because this is a very compressed area, the enemies will generally be all clumped together. There, got a big sword. This is going to be overkill. Oh. Let's see here. This area's generally got a bit of treasure in it, some gold, a few other items. That treasure chest there normally contains a warrior weapon, I think. If someone feels like opening it. What is it? Yep, 1,000 troops. Most of the equipment you get down here is either for warriors or fighters. So obviously if you are one of those, you can get some good gear here. If you're not one of those, you can get some good money here. There's where that key opens. Just this little side path here, nothing too important. And again, this is not the gate the guy wants open. There's a few gates in here, but there's only one that he really cares about. I'll just save around now, just 'cause I think we'll be coming up on the Ogres soon, and I don't want to get wiped out and have to do this whole cave again. And the Ogre is right over there. He hasn't seemed to notice us, so I'm going to try and open the button. Come on, everyone. Yes, I know, I'm standing on it. So yeah, so if you manage to draw the ogre onto that button, it will open the gate instantly. Obviously I didn't manage that because it wandered off, but just a little tidbit for you there if you are playing this game. Yeah, where'd the ogre go? It was here, wasn't it? Where is it? There it is. Hey. Now, if you're planning on using these little side passages to hide in, it kind of works, but kind of doesn't. It will bust through the wall, I think. So I might try that. Yeah, I wonder if I could just hide in here and spam Bolide. Yeah, I seem to remember that this wall will get broken by the ogre. Oh, or by me. Oh yeah, Bolide works well on it. Yeah, so I ran out of stamina there from casting the spell, but luckily it didn't matter too much. Find a nice safe place to stand and cast again. Hoo! Ow! I bet you didn't like that, did you? Yeah, it's the only problem with Bolide is that only like well, most of the time, only 2 of the meteors will target one thing. It's really effective against enemies like chimeras and hydras, though, because then like every meteor will target it. I think it's because it's got multiple heads. It gets counted as multiple enemies or something like that. No, move, 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 move. And it's dead. That's 1 down. And that means go back and talk to that guy again, because we've opened the gate now. I know the map is pointing me the other way, but it's just pointing to the nearest exit, which is down that way. There was another journal entry there. But the guy is north, so we don't want to go south, because otherwise that would take us the wrong direction. Whew. That's 1 ogre down, we've still got 2 more to go. Yes, open the gate. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. So now we need to clear the mine of monsters. Luckily, it only counts the ogres. It doesn't count the little goblins or the undead or the spiders or anything like that. It's just the ogres. Which admittedly isn't much of a consolation because it means fighting ogres. Yes, I know it does. We've been in here already. So let's just run forward to where the ogres are so I can obliterate them with Bolide and then get on with my life. I mean, ogres aren't too bad later in the game once you've just got the like raw power just to blast through them, but earlier on in the game they're just such a pain in the butt because they, as I said, they don't have any specific weakness that you can exploit like every other enemy in the game. Anyway, there's the next ogre, so I'm going to save again in case it kicks me to death. Let's I've been torpored. No, I've been poisoned, not torpored. And let's try and bolide it while it's not paying attention. Yes, at that time it barely did anything to it. I wonder, can I get both the ogres in the fight at once? There, now if I can get the attention of both of them, maybe I can get them both in one bolide. Or of course I could die horribly due to having the attention of two ogres. Yeah, stay together. Stay nicely together so that all 4 meteors will hit you. Oh yeah, that worked. Oh, look at all that damage it did to them. Oh, that was very sweet and sexy. Come on, get the next bolide off before they do anything. Go, 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 go. I'm out of stamina, but I don't care. Just kill it. Ow. There's one down. Oh, my health. Oh, all my health gone. Oh, that was lucky I didn't die. Just... Oh, did you see that? I killed it in midair. I killed it in midair with that little piddly attack. That was brilliant. Oh, God, I've never killed those two so quickly. Oh, that was fantastic. That was pure bliss. I have never killed those two ogres so quickly before. Open this treasure chest here. Get another ferric talon. I can sell that. That one sometimes contains a sword that's permanently enchanted with fire, if that's what you're looking for. I forget what it's called though. Well, I'm going to enjoy watching that on there when I'm editing. Just seeing that ogre get smacked back so casually. Oh God, I could watch that for hours. Oh, that was so beautiful. I know. Shut up. Anyway, there is actually a good reason I'm focusing on this quest as much as I've been whining about it. Well, I'll be able to show you in a minute. I won't bother explaining. Just keep running, keep running, keep running. Just gotta get to that gate and tell the guy about the good news. Have a little sippy of my water. Now, I wonder if he'll do the thing. Now, is he going to do the thing? Yep, he did it. Every time he runs through that door, he goes, woohoo! I don't know why, if it's just some quirk in the programming, but anyway. The reason you do that quest is if you look, I can now sprint without consuming stamina. This mine is now counted as a town, meaning you've got infinite stamina in here. There are no enemies except for maybe like a couple of spiders. And it is full of treasure. So once every like in-game week or so, you can come in here and just clear out and get a ton of money. Not only that, this guy actually opens up a shop down here. It's a shop mainly for warriors and fighters again. The main thing you want is these promissory notes here. Let's send them straight to my storage. As I say, a record of coin you lent a peddler to cover travel expenses. Her name currently escapes you. So if for some reason you have to buy the records that you gave money to Madeleine. The important thing is, once you've bought those two, I think after 2 in-game weeks, the mine will actually be expanded to get you more treasure. So yeah, there's a new staff for me, which better than the default one, so I might just buy that. Anything else in here that's useful? Wizard's helm, missionary robe, look kind of cool. Yeah, so these cells a bit of a mishmash of everything, but it's mostly for the fighter and whatnot. Right, buy that staff and equip it. So I got 2 of those. Actually, no, I got a ferric talon down in the catacombs. That's why I was thinking of. Yeah, so now this place is basically just one big piggy bank for you. You can keep coming here and getting more and more money every few in-game days. Because there's basically no enemies to worry about, lots of stuff to mine, lots of treasure chests to open, and after a couple of weeks there'll be even more treasure chests with more equipment inside. There's one room up here I want to go into, because it gets the pawns to say something that I always find funny. I don't know why, just the way they say prodigious load makes me laugh. There's a ton of white sage in here as well. And also some treasure chests, a couple of mining spots. Yes, like I said, this is generally a good idea to go through with that quest killing the ogres, as much as I don't like it. Just because the reward is really useful. You know, the reward is basically full access to this mine and everything within it, so it's worth doing. And we're now outside. Where are we outside? We are here. Next to the, nearly at the quest and where I ran to when I was doing that off-screen grinding. So I'll just head over there to that camp actually. And then I'll call that apart and we can finish the quest we're actually doing in the next part. These woods around here are again a good grinding spot for discipline points because they are full of goblins, hobgoblins and saurians. So if you just go through the woods and just kill everything basically, you'll have plenty of discipline points. Which I'll probably be doing again later on once I want the most powerful spells. Oh, hey, Renard's here. But I'll deal with him later. Yeah, so I'll just rest here for the minute. And one last thing before I end this part, well, once it's done this anyway. Yes, it's in your own time. Don't rush. Okay. One last thing I'll do is I will go into my items. And this is where I'll put the port crystal. So now I can warp to this camp basically whenever I want. So